Yep. Weapons.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about weapons.
We need a couple machine guns. You understand?
So, listen. And hey, you the right person to talk to, bro. You the right
I appreciate that, man.
Y'all good talk. Former receiver. And you've been beating that ground for this for a hot minute, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have. Yes, sir. I have. I just want great things for my quarterback, like I see everybody else quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to be treated fairly. That's all.
Man, we sitting over here. Philly, they ain't just paid one; they paid both.
Both. Cowboys gonna tell you they can only keep one. What they told you with Michael Gallup and Coop, you can only keep one of those guys. Remember?
Man.
Nasty work, Dallas.
Dirty. I just said on Twitter, man, I really do wish the Dallas Cowboys would treat Dak Prescott like the Eagles treat Hurts.
You want a Super Bowl? If you want something super, I'm telling you, that's a way to get it. I ain't guaranteeing it, but I'm telling you, I bet money he'll come closer to being a Super Bowl contender with that method than opposed to the method that we're using now. That's all I'm saying.
And according to the theories we be having over here, once you pay your quarterback, you can't pay the weapons. Philly paid 2 and got Saquon Barkley.
Must be nice over there in Philly, even though it's terrible in the city.
Man, and see, and we not even being greedy. It's what you said. It's about being fair.
Just fair. That's all. But you know, a lot of the Dak detractors, they gonna be like, well, Dak got this and Dak got that. But compared to what everybody else got, bro, we top heavy than a mug. We top heavy. We ain't taking that from CD. CD like that. You know what I'm saying? Pop a couple bottles if you like that. That's CD. He like that. But when they talk about other folks, that's all I'm saying. You know, I ain't trying to get into a, Mission Impossible MacGyver type situation with all the guns and the knives pointed at Landlord, but I'm just saying.
There shouldn't be nothing pointed at you, big dog.
You know they can't stand when I talk about number 2. But it is what it is, man. I want to win. I put my life on the line for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to die on that hill for the sake of the Cowboys winning. I look like a hater today, but at the end of the season, I pray y'all right and I'm not. That's all I'm going to say. No, I pray that y'all right and I'm not. That's what I meant to say. I don't want to be right on this take because that means bad things for the team. So I want y'all to be right and me to be wrong, but we'll just have to see how that work out.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the show. Let's go. Landlord started something. He called you Slam Williams. Yeah. He wanted to know when you adopt that name from being a slam artist like how you did on boy from Detroit, man. When you think about adopting the name Slam Williams.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey!
You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rent, for real. For real. For real. For real. For real. take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the source on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let
Now, if y'all want to know what I was trying to get Boss attention to show him in that moment of time, you know, it wasn't nefarious. It was actually some scenery. Like, you know, it was like, look at that nice Cowboy scenery back there.
Yeah. You was like, look at those flowers.
Yeah, it was totally innocent.
Look at the ambiance.
Paying no mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But you know, listen, man. I want to go ahead and kind of start from the top turnbuckle,
off the top rope.
So the Dallas Cowboys, they got rid of Martavius Bryant. We already subtracting. Like, why we subtracting? He ain't even did nothing yet.
And y'all signed him before the end of the last season, didn't you?
Now, I ain't being petty when I say this, bro, but I kind of am. Because I don't know who I was talking to, but I remember somebody was like, boss, they changed his number.
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah. You know, when we was in Texas, when I was in Dallas, I was just saying, like, numbers matter, bro. Numbers matter. You just can't go around taking people numbers. Like, important people, let's just say that. People that are vital to the football team, don't get their numbers changed. Let's just say that. Yeah.
See, but remember, what was I saying, dog? What was I saying? You remember what I said? You forgot?
I believe so.
All right. I'm going to remind you, bro. Because the issue was, I was like, man, it's how they do them free agents, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I would never trust the Dallas Cowboys and their treatment of their free agents. As long as they say our guys, which are the drafted guys and UDFAs, I just think I can't trust them, Lamb. As much as I wanted to believe, bro, I did want to believe that number change meant something. But I was like, they got a pattern that they love their guys.
They changed his number too?
Yeah.
Martavius?
Yeah.
What was his new number?
I don't know. But
it don't even
people
matter.
was looking at it like, oh, that mean they getting ready to do something. And I was like, you know me, bro. I was over here like, you know, I was like,
oh, hell no.
Nah, bro. They got a very long track record of treating their free agents like stepchildren, like bastard kids. So
sad. That's how they act, though. Like you said, bastards and sons.
Yeah.
This is the politics of the Dallas Cowboys. So, yeah, I'm with you.
But some good news, just kind of getting to some good news, big dog. Obviously, and me and you never talked about this, they brought in Zay Jones, right, for a conversation. So that does mean that likely, especially you still shopping openly, doesn't that mean that you kind of feeling like you need something?
You gotta, you know, you're not comfortable at what you got right now. Maybe, you know, like I said, man, we very, very top heavy, y'all. Like I say, we need a receiver. Some people translate that to saying that our receiving core sucks, and that's not really what I'm saying. Heavy. We got a receiver, an okay receiver, then we got some receivers. So most of the team gonna be competing against, they got great receiver, then some okay receivers. Like they have multiple good receivers, great receivers. So like when I talk this, okay, when you start comparing CD gon' clear most people. Outside of Tyreek Hill to me right now, you know what it is.
Hold on.
Give me CD right now.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Are you hooked up on your Wi-Fi? Or you directly connected?
I don't believe so.
Because you breaking up and I ain't never heard you break up.
It's actually storming outside, so that might be what's going on.
That's what it is.
It's a big storm outside right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so forgive me if it's a little glitchy. It's total anarchy outside right now.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Where was I?
You was talking about basically that most teams got basically 2 and 3 receivers, which you did.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, and they only like. This what I want y'all to do. I know some of y'all higher on Cooks than I am, and I'm not trying to make this about Cooks again. What I'm about to do is, if you compare CD to everybody else number 1, more than likely CD gonna win out way more times than. But then when you go after that, now you put Brandon Cooks up against all these other people number 2s. How you feeling? And saying that I'm not even putting my feelings on y'all. I want to know what y'all feel. Are y'all gonna honestly evaluate this number 2 position? Would you it would call right now Devontae Smith for Brandon Cooks? What you doing?
Oh man.
I want to know. Like, I know we hate the Eagles, but we got to be honest with ourselves at the same time.
That's
for Devontae Smith. Who winning that battle? Cooks or Smith? Cooks or Smith? This is just the first example. Who winning that? You see what I'm saying? So now we move on. I think even though, look, since he an Eagle, we ain't even got to say nothing. We could just move on because we got a mutual understanding. That's how connected we is. We Cowboys family. We ain't even got to say it. We ain't got to give them no props. And we can move on with an understanding, okay? All right. Now, when you compare Brandon Cooks to T. Higgins, who you taking? Or how about this? Brandon Cooks to Calvin Ridley, because he's now a number 2. Okay, Brandon Cooks to Brandon Ayuk. Who you going with? Because these the people that get mad at me talking about him. I'm telling you what our opponents, bro. These guys could be number 1s. Like, I just want to be honest with each other, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, we can't unless we be real about the evaluation of this football team. I don't care who feelings I hurt. I want to win, bro. Like, you got to be real with this. Somebody said Cooks over Ridley. I beg.
Whoa.
I beg to differ. JB. Boy, really like that. Y'all just ain't seen him. And he was over there with Trevor Lawrence. Like, bro, I promise you.
Man, if
Dak
nice,
had
bro. Ridley, he doing 1,400 yards with Dak. And I promise you
go
that.
Crazy.
I promise you that. If Dak had that route runner, oh, man, say, listen. Man, that's Amari Cooper part 2.
Facts.
Maybe a little bit better.
And I know people don't, I know it sounds crazy.
It ain't crazy.
But we thought that it sound crazy because they probably ain't evaluated the player for real. They evaluating the stats. When you look at his film, you look at his footwork, you look at what he's good at and how he show off when he get ready to show off. Get out of here, bro. I want y'all to evaluate film instead of the stats, bro. That's what I want y'all to do. Go look at Calvin Ridley footwork. He been like that since Bama, bro.
Yes.
He been like that.
Yes.
He been like that.
That boy routes is nasty. Listen, the first time I saw the Dallas Cowboy cornerbacks look scared was when we played Atlanta. I ain't never seen
that like that.
Man, I'm talking about it, man. And see, you gotta know when you seeing a real route runner. That's what man, listen. The Dallas Cowboys, see, we gonna talk about how to get some weapons. We gonna talk about we ain't come here just to complain. We gonna talk about how to get some weapons. But we need to complain a little bit.
I'm just trying to see, boss, because we can really go deeper than that. It's other teams that got better tools than Cooks.
Easily. So let's
It's other teams.
let's talk about, if you don't mind. Let's get right into it, bro. In my opinion,
I ain't even mentioned Jalen Waddle. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, it's just so many. It's
Bro, they got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Your whole point is this: most of these quarterbacks got 2 to 3 dog weapons. What? And somebody said, and then think about it. Dak did what he did with Gallup limping around, and he had pretty much one guy. One. What if you gave Dak just 2? All right, but we go. But hey, I do want to have this conversation. Let's start with this, because I always start with this, Landlord. Let's just start with this. Our guys, all right? Let's start with our guys. So you brought up Brandon Cooks. So I ain't gonna bring him up no more because I don't want to get you going on that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Jalen Tolbert.
True.
Do we get somebody now, or do we trust him to take that year 3 jump? Because Gallup was in his way.
True. And Gallup got as many pass receiver snaps last year, twice as many. Tolbert was in the hundreds. I don't remember the numbers, but Tolbert was in the 200s and Gallup was in the 400s. So
right.
he had double the amount of snaps.
Yeah. He basically took Tolbert's year 2, basically.
Yeah, if you want to say, because that was my argument too. I got another argument. So I'm
asking you a question. Do we go in there and say, do we trust Tolbert right now and say, listen, we panicking, we got our number 2, let's ball? Or do we go get something?
So you talking about Tolbert as a 2?
Yeah.
Or a 3?
2 or 3.
I mean, I think, look, if you get Jalen Tolbert 100 targets, shit, who knows? I just hate the fact that we don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. So how should we handle it? Because, see, this is how I'm thinking, bro.
Talking about from now, because you know what my plan was. I got to let that go. So I can't handle it like that.
Ain't let it go.
Now we talking about what we got right now.
You know what I think we should do, bro?
What?
We should wait till they get to camp. We should wait till they get to camp. I think the responsible thing would be, let's see if he made another jump. Let's see if he looking like he ready to kind of assume that role. Because, see, when we saw Lamb was showing indications even from camp that he took a jump. His confidence was up. His routes definitely looked up. His hands looked up. You know?
His work went up. He went to going crazy with the training in the sand and all kind of stuff.
Right.
CD was on it.
So, to a degree, you know, and financially responsible, you should give your guy a chance. Just keeping it real.
I ain't mad at it. Because he, like you said, when he was on my show, man, when he was on the interview with us, he specifically told us that he needed to learn how to play football. That was pretty much what he was explaining. So, like, that's what made it frustrating that Kellen Moore would, you know, want to have him in the offense, because he wasn't a player that was already tailor-made or, you know, a plug-and-play guy. That's what the problem was.
Right.
So when you think about that, Tolbert told you he was a baseball player, man. Tolbert played baseball. You see what I'm saying? He literally had to learn how to play football, y'all. So that's why, and he had an injury.
I like this plan right here. I love
if he
that
not
plan.
doing it, then a free agent go get a dog.
Yep.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Yep.
I ain't mad at that at all.
I think that's exactly
give him a fair shot.
Give him a fair shot. And you know who else? Keeping it real.
You already know that's my guy.
Yeah. Because sometimes you already got the answers at the house. You know, we be looking outside and the answers are sitting at the house the whole time. I always talk about that happened with Tank, and it did. You know what I mean? That happened with Tank. Because remember we were saying we needed a war daddy? And we went and drafted Taco? And that's the year Tank went crazy.
Yeah, it was a contract year, and Tank went ballistic.
He went ballistic. And when Jerry out there saying he need a war daddy, he was basically saying, I don't see Tank as that guy.
Yeah, you remember what he told Tank? You're no Aaron Donald.
That was after that year. I'm talking about before that year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was when it was time for him to get the bag.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way to play it, to be honest, man. I think you go in there with your guys. You know what I mean? Give them a chance.
Mid-season might be too late, though. Shit. I ain't saying too late to say the season, but, you know, give them a good 4-5 game.
I'm going to tell you why I think maybe you know what? I put it like this. All right. Because I was looking around the league, bro. I'm going to show you what I was looking at, right? It's some teams right now that's already doing some stuff, okay? So if you look at the Rams trade their team captain to the Texans. You see what I'm saying? Another weapon. You see what I'm saying? They do it's teams out there, yeah. But it's teams out there that's doing trades right now, trying to improve.
God, I ain't even talk about what the Texans got over there right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they
just got Stephon Diggs, bro. Then they got Tank Dell over there.
Then
they had a Pro Bowler already.
See, this what make people jealous right here, where you see teams being aggressive right now. You know. But we don't have to panic, in my opinion, Landlord. Just keeping it real. I don't think we got to panic because, you know, when we got Amari Cooper, we got him at the trade deadline. It's just, you know, if you do it that way, you will have to give up something. That's all it means. You will have to give up something. You see what I'm saying? And we gave up a first to go get him, you know?
Because wide receiver by committee was so bad that they had to just go on bite the bullet.
Right. And we can do something.
Do we want to
like
go back to that area again, though?
We not
know
there.
It took a lot of, I'm about to say it took a lot for them to get there, though, boss. I don't want to go through that.
No, we ain't going through that. As long as we got CeeDee Lamb, that's not receiver by committee. We got a bona fide number one. You know what I'm saying?
True. I give you that.
Yeah, wide receiver, you know, that would be if we didn't have him and we was going in there with these boys. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's but we got that bona fide number one. What we trying to do is give Dak a number two, a bona fide number two.
Somebody said, would you give up a second for DK? Absolutely. In a heartbeat. Shit. DK Metcalf? Of course. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I might give up a first. Shit. DK and Dak? Oh my God.
So,
and look, this all we saying. When it comes to all these other players, all these other teams, man, like it's teams that I didn't even name. I just told y'all, Jalen Waddle clears Brandon Cooks easily. And he's a number 2 in Miami. OBJ is their number 3 wide receiver now. Then they got Cedric Wilson at 4. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the Texans just got Stephon Diggs. They got Tank Dell. They just drafted him. Then they got somebody else. What's the other receiver that was over there balling last year without Tank Dell? They had another dude that was over there killing stuff.
At Miami?
So like, no, with the Texans. You know, they just got Stephon Diggs and they got Tank Dell. He was injured. He was going before we got injured. And then Nico Collins, he balled out last year. So these boys got 3 receivers.
Yeah, they weaponing up. See, but that's what most teams do. That's what's frustrating. Most teams really go out their way to weapon up their quarterback. Like,
y'all don't want to ask me about Tank Dell.
And so think about it. For Dak to put up the numbers he did and he only had one true weapon, what would he do if you gave him 2?
That's my point. You
What
gotta
was it?
invest in it.
Yeah, Nick Collins. That's the
Nico,
other guy from
yeah.
the Texans. Yeah,
Man, he went crazy. I think he was a Pro Bowler, if I ain't mistaken. The boy went out.
yeah. And
He went out.
they got CJ more weapons. So did.
And they went and got Stephon Diggs. And Tank Dell coming right back. That boy had like 900. Look, it made me so mad, bro. When I looked at his numbers compared to our number 2, I ain't even gonna say no names. Man, Tank Dell got hurt mid-season, bro. Tank Dell got hurt like, I think he played about 6 games or something like that. I'm gonna go look at it. Just go ahead. I'm gonna just get mad again.
No, that's cool. Now, cause this is what I want to do real quick, man. I want to look at some options and some ways to do it. Cause that's why I was showing that they made a trade. That it's teams that are still making trades right there trying to improve. So let me get into this hymn and we go talk about some potential hymns number 2s. Bet?
Let's do it.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really
Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really.
Alright. So one of the hymns that I think we could easily consider, and I heard this, and I thought this was a good idea. I heard this morning from Bobby Bell. I thought this is a real good idea. Alright. But we go look at some more. He brought up Burks.
Traylon Burks.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah. I like that idea.
I love it.
I like that idea.
I wanted him out the draft.
Right. And he was somebody that the Dallas Cowboys was high on. So this is what happened to him, in my opinion. Okay? Keeping it all the way real. What happened to him, in my opinion, is he fell into something that I did some research about 4 years ago. I did some research on 2 ways to acquire and prepare your number 1. One way was to draft your guy to be what I called a hero. That's where if you draft him, he going into a place to be the number 1. So I call that a hero. So remember, they lost A.J. Brown, and he was coming in to be the replacement. So basically, they was calling on him early to be the hero. Okay? To save them. Right? Yep. But when I researched the Landlord, guess what the success rate was?
What was it?
Just guess.
I'ma just say slim. Trying to make a hero out of a rookie, something like that. Yeah, slim.
Yeah. Just I want you to guess. I want a number.
A percentage.
Yeah.
Out of 100.
Yeah.
Probably about 20. Less than 20.
5%.
Yikes.
5%.
It doesn't work. It's safe to just say it don't work. Yeah.
So
it's rare.
These are examples of heroes. That wouldn't work. We remember that.
Chase.
No, that's AJ.
Oh, AJ Brown.
Because I went back 10 years. Looked at all the first round receivers. Right. Failed. Drafted to be a hero. Blackman. Drafted to be a hero. Failed. Patterson, in terms of a hero, I say good player, but did he become a number 1?
Oh, hell no.
Who the hell is that?
That's Tavon Austin.
I thought that was Sam Cassell for me.
It's Tavon Austin.
Tavon Austin, yeah.
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 Benjamin.
Oh, Kevin Benjamin.
These are first rounders too. Like when you put a face, now nobody knew Sammy Watkins was gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
He passed all the tests, 4.3 speed, killed the combine. But when they draft you to be a hero, bruh, it can kill you. Like for real. Just because I'm putting the faces, I looked at Perryman. Yeah, these are first rounders. These balls is with Goodell. You remember
It's
him?
a lot of first rounders.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I did my research on these. When you go draft guys to be the hero, and these balls was good.
His name Kelvin White.
Yeah,
He looked like Lil Baby.
You remember Coleman? They got that number one up there for a reason.
It's not looking good, fellas.
Yeah, when I said 95% failure rate, I meant it. Yeah. Look. See,
Yikes.
These, Corey Davis was the first overall guy. So it's a clear pattern that when you draft guys to be the hero, bruh.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I know Sammy Watkins got a ring, but what did he do to earn that ring? Now, let's look at the disciples, and then we go get into the answers. Let's look at the success rate when you discipled. When you discipled, you came under an existing number one, and it built your confidence. Let's look at it. People forgot Julio was the number two. He came in under Roddy White. Remember?
Facts. Roddy was hard too. Shout out to UAP.
Roddy was the number one.
UAP.
And Julio was the number two. People forgot. But he transitioned smooth, didn't he? And remember, Ridley was the number two while Julio was the number one. How did that work?
Worked good for a minute till you got in trouble, right?
Now, Pitts, I'm sorry. You messed up the streak, Pitts. All right.
But he a tight end, though. That don't help him out.
Nah, man.
Oh, hell no.
Floyd, I would say one up. Hopkins, people forgot. Who was he discipled under? Y'all remember?
What's his name? He was dope too.
AJ.
What's his name?
AJ. Right there.
AJ what?
AJ. Man.
Andre
Johnson. Yeah, Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
I'm tripping.
He was hard too.
Yeah,
he was hard.
He was discipled under him though. Andre Johnson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he blew up year three. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep looking.
Wasting his career too.
Yeah, let's keep looking though. Let's keep looking. Look at the pattern. Cooks. He was discipled. People forgot. I know you don't like him.
Man,
but Odell
I ain't got
Beckham.
nothing to do with Cooks. Don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me, man.
Who was Odell Beckham discipled under? Do you remember?
Victor Cruz.
Yep, well, you own it.
Yeah, Victor Cruz.
Yep. And how did he turn out?
Victor had a quick plummet as well, though.
That one was a... My boy Tariq said Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Absolutely.
Facts.
Perfect.
Facts.
That one didn't work. Aguilar, he didn't work.
Nah.
He didn't work.
Who was the Eagles
Dorsett.
guy at the time?
Nah, that was a... So it ain't a...
Devontae Parker.
Yeah, he was... Yeah. Who was he discipled under? Who was he discipled under?
With the Raiders?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crabtree.
Micah Crabtree. He was hard for a minute. He had a good
He was the number one and Cooper was the number two. Mm-hmm. How did he turn out?
Gangster.
Dotson. That one didn't transfer too well. Yeah. He was on his way. He was on his way. I don't know what happened to him. But he was Fuller.
Yeah.
Because he was on the Hopkins. I don't know what happened.
It probably was because of this
his knee.
Because of that turmoil in the organization, probably. They was bad back then. Had a lot of turnover.
He was discipled under AJ Brown.
Man, would you look at all of these receivers who you don't even know no more in the first round, bro?
Mm-hmm. These are first round.
That's crazy.
These are first round receivers. Yeah.
We blessed to have CD late in the first.
Williams. Mm-hmm. So, but this is the thing about when you look at the discipleship model. I'm tripping, bro. I hit the wrong button. Let me go back to us. We also got it with us. It happened to us a couple of times. And then we go get into some solutions. Dez was discipled. Who was he discipled under?
Miles. Yeah, Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Miles had a quick fall though, bro.
But
Dez
was able to build his confidence as the number 2. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? Now, it's some teams that got a long history of doing this. You know who probably got the longest history of doing this?
Who that? The Vikings?
Pittsburgh and Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay just loaded up on a bunch of them. They never stopped.
Always got a number 2 under their number 1 developing. You can just
become a number 1 too.
Yep, and you become the next number 1.
Donald Driver, Brandon Jennings.
Yep.
Devontae Adams, Jordan Nelson.
Yeah.
Them boys had the receivers.
Yeah.
And hey, why Mike want to act like he anti-receiver now? See, this is what's.
See, I'm showing a pattern because I said all that to say we should do that with Burks.
Give him a change of scenery and grow him up on the CD.
Put him on the CD. Develop his confidence, get his confidence back going, where he going against, instead of going against the number 1 corner every week, getting beat up, now you're going against the number 2. You're going against the nickelbacks.
True. And then one thing, look, we can't say this, I'll be honest. Brandon Cooks do a great job at mentoring though.
Yeah,
he do.
I agree.
Cause he taking a lot of them receivers. He taught CD a lot. He helping Jalen Tolbert a lot. Like, I do expect more from him and Tolbert them.
Right.
My only reasoning was like, how much? Is it gonna be enough? You know what I'm saying? How much better will they be? Not saying, because I don't even see them being worse. I feel like Brandon Cooks gonna have a better year. But how much better? I feel like Jalen Tolbert gonna have a better year. But how much better? That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want some things that I can hang my hat on.
But then let's say this, since we having that conversation, right? And we talked about the disciples, and we clearly saw a way better disciple success rate, right? Yep. So wouldn't it be right to kind of expect that? Because we saw it happen with CeeDee Lamb. We saw it happen from Amari Cooper to who? CeeDee Lamb. We saw it.
True.
Right? So now, why not run that same play with who we already got? With Tolbert. You feel me?
Yeah.
Develop his confidence. And that's why I like that idea that we got in the chat. I like that idea. He said get them balls to the trade deadline to see if they really kind of getting their number 2, number 3 legs, either him or Turpin. You know what I mean? And give them their chance. For real. Give them their chance to sit under a bona fide new number 1. Because it was a time Wouldn't you agree? Wasn't it a time where people was questioning was CeeDee Lamb a number one?
Absolutely. The year before last, but for not last season, the year before that. Because dude went viral from saying it. CeeDee is not no number one. And then what Sedarian did that year?
Went crazy.
Went ballistic.
Yep. Then
he followed it up with an even better year. So a lot of people was questioning CeeDee as a number one receiver.
They was.
I wasn't in that crowd. Yep. I felt like he could be, but I did say the move was a little risky because he wasn't proven. So, but I did feel great about CeeDee becoming a number one. I never questioned that. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that's on the record. That was never me.
Yeah.
But
and I didn't either.
I did see a lot of people out there saying that though.
Oh, it's a ton. Cause see, that show and all them clips that I showed came from this show right here. See, I wouldn't have that question unless it was questions. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Is Lamb ready to be the number one if the Cowboys move on, right? It was real life questions. Are there any questions now? Nope. He was discipled. I believe in that discipleship model, bro. Real talk.
You got the numbers to back it. So it's hard to
you can't deny it. When you go look at the people that was heroes and you look at the players that was discipled, night and day difference. It's a blowout in terms of success rate. But to me, it also means it's an opportunity. Like you can target guys. I want to get your thoughts on this, bro. I really feel like we could target guys if we go about this smart. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So, just like Burks, right? It's receivers that's out here, bro. See, that's my top route runners from 2022. You see what I'm saying? To where you can go make some trades for some of these guys. What you think?
Yeah, Dotson over there with Washington.
Yep.
Sky Moore still in
Kansas City.
He still in KC?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
I need to look at what Waddell is doing.
I don't know where he at.
You feel me? It's some talent.
And y'all ain't even seen Jameson yet. I just want the world to know that. Y'all really ain't even got a taste of him yet. That nigga, he finna go crazy.
Yeah, man.
He finna go crazy. If Goff can keep it up, because Goff been playing some decent football, but Jameson like that.
Right. So then I got my possession receivers. Drake London, he ain't going nowhere. They love him over there at Atlanta. Christian Watson, he been banged up. And Romeo. Yeah,
you was on it, boss.
I was on it. What a dog.
Give yourself some round of applause for that one. You was on it, boss. You was on it. And it's crazy that you got my guy. Give yourself a round of applause. But yeah, man, it's crazy that you got my guy, Birmingham's own, George Pickens right there.
Yeah.
And that was when I was begging the Cowboys to draft him, bro.
Man.
And he would have been but he was too much of a dog, y'all. He would have came over here and started some mess. He would have been in people's face. George is crazy. Far as his character, he's a in your face kind of dude, man. He out my city. Them young boys is crazy. But if you let him play football, if you get him focused on football, he gonna go crazy. And we seen the highlights plays he done made over there in Pittsburgh, man. I wanted the Cowboys to draft him. Him and Dak would have been crazy.
I don't see Dallas getting none of these dudes, for real, except Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks is the best opportunity out these lists I just showed.
George Pickens just got a new quarterback, too.
Yeah, so, nah, they ain't letting him go. But this is my 2023 list on possession receivers. For possession receivers. To me,
did Mingo? Oh, he went to the Panthers.
So who will be the two guys that you think you could sneak up in here to compete as the number two?
Out
from
of
last
this
year.
list right here,
Yeah.
Quinn Johnson is expendable over there.
Yeah.
He gotta be. He
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do nothing.
Right.
He barely was on the field, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they drafted a receiver again, right? They got one of the better ones in the draft, I believe.
Right. And that's what I was saying. Like, which one of them teams drafted a new receiver? So you know what I mean? So that So that's an opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. And I like Jonathan Mingo too. Like he been over there with the Panthers. Like Panthers is just a bad organization. I seen him at Senior Bowl. That was the year I went to the Senior Bowl, and I was asking every fan base who I need to look out for when I went out there. So I ran into some Ole Miss people. First name they said, Jonathan Mingo, and I looked at him and he was going crazy at the Senior Bowl. So I mean, I feel like Mingo could be a real productive receiver in this league, but you know, we haven't seen him. I don't think he's been in the right situation.
And
just like I said,
is.
man,
If
Mingo would have went to the Texans or something, you see them? Yeah. If he would have went to the Texans or something, who's to say he wouldn't have been able to mimic some of the stuff you see from Tank Dell over there? Like the situations matter, y'all. It
It's
really
right.
do.
And that's why we're taking
matter.
a look at these lists, because some of these good receivers are in bad situations. So you can get them at a value. And the reason why we're showing these, because to me, these are the type of people we need to keep our eye on during preseason and up to the trade deadline.
True.
You feel me?
Because one of these guys could be our 5th round Brandon Cooks type trade.
Right.
I still believe the Cowboys will do something like that. That's possible.
Yeah.
It's not out the realm of possibility for them.
It's some more opportunities out here. This list right here, I'm mad at myself because I got this so wrong. I'm mad at myself. I knew better to have Tank that low. You feel me?
Yeah. And then you got Jalen Hyatt over him.
Yeah, I tripped out on that.
I could have told you that one.
Yeah, I smoked
I ain't gonna cap though.
I smoked the crack on that list.
Look, even if my L's not public, I still tell the truth about my L's.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have Jordan Addison that high. I didn't think Jordan Addison was gonna be like that. I really just, he one of them players where he do everything well, so you don't really look at something that's extraordinary out of him. But then after a while, you see that it all comes together, and then he be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, wow, what? Like he's not super fast. He's not super tall. He don't have the best hands. He don't do this. He don't do that. But then you see everything together. You like, man, this just a dope player. Like he ain't gotta have a superpower. He's just a great player all around. So that's how Jordan Addison got me. He didn't have nothing that stole the show as far as his attributes to me.
Where's Trey Palmer, bro?
I have no idea.
See, because he was a top sleeper for me, bro.
Jackson Smith had a good year too.
You see how high I got
with
him, bro? I had him number 5. I gave him 4 stars, bro. Hold on, let me see.
Shout out to HTM Sports in the building with all the facts, man. He's in Tampa. He's in Tampa. Trey Palmer.
Okay. And who was their quarterback? Baker Mayfield?
Baker, yeah.
So we need to go take a look at him. Because what he over there, they number 3?
Because they still got Mike Evans. They re-signed Mike Evans. And then they still got Chris Godwin, right?
Okay, they said he was 19th in receiving.
Oh, so he did okay.
Whoa! Wait. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I'm tripping. Oh, yeah, I was tripping. Okay.
See, you got Tank Dell on there and it's bothering me. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say it why it's relevant, okay? Check this out. Tank Dell only played, I think, 11 games.
Mm-hmm.
And he cleared our number 2. Okay? In 11 games.
Yeah.
The young man had 709 yards. Cleared them. He had 7 touchdowns in 11 games. Brandon Cooks had 8. You know, I'm just saying. And this is in 11 games, bro. This is all I'm saying. Like, you see what I'm saying? And this, and what's so crazy? Tank finna be their 3rd receiver now. Tank probably finna be their number 3, bro.
And you know what we gotta say about Tank? Keeping it real, bro. Tank is a case study.
What you mean?
Because remember, a lot of people went down on him because of his 40. He ran a 4.49.
Oh, I thought they went down. I thought they was low on him because of his size.
That too.
Yeah, he's a slender guy.
Because his film clearly said that he separated.
Man, his film is stupid. And look, I remember I called HTM one day. I was sad, bro. I was really sad. Man, I went. You know how you look at your pet cat highlights. You just like, let me see what he did this year. Man, I went and looked at Tank Dell highlights, bro. I was so sad, boss. Man, he was doing the same stuff we seen at Houston. He was doing it in the league, bro. I promise you. He was cooking people, bro.
And that's why I say he a case study. All that he too little and all of that, man. It'd be like, bro, you don't never knock a receiver on size. You look at how they run them routes.
Man, he was my number 1 receiver last year, bro.
Yeah.
He the only college player I made a video about.
Yeah.
That should tell you a lot.
I only had 2 receivers with 3 stars. He was one. I had him and old boy that went to the Ravens. I can't remember his name.
I hate he got injured so we couldn't really see his real full season. Because he might have would have cleared everybody. The rate he was going at, he was going crazy with CJ over there.
He had 11 games, bro.
11, I believe. Let me make sure.
And he was at
11. 709, bro, with 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was going
in 11 games. He was going crazy, bro. He was literally cooking people, bro.
Yeah.
He was cooking people.
Yeah.
Like, I told when I first seen Tank, bro, I came back. I said, man, this dude got the nicest tape I done seen in a receiver this whole year. And his tape, he just chopping people up. And people probably was like, oh, it's at Houston. Man, bro, this boy came to the league and did the exact same thing. Bro, he making NFL talent look ridiculous out there, bro. He is chopping them up. I'm talking about making them lose. They running off the screen, boss. Like, no lie, like this
and
is
he 5'10", 165. See, these are the type of people. Oh, nah, he too little. He too little. Say, bro.
Bro, I don't care about
I
no
don't
size.
care
when
about
I
no
look
size with
when
receivers.
I see this man cooking people left and right. I don't care about that.
I don't care about size at receiver. I don't. I really don't. I look at, can you separate? That's what I look at. For real.
And separation, boss, I promise you. After this show, please go look at that's your college. Houston. Them your folks. Please go look at Tank Dell highlights after this. And I promise you, I'm not being hyperbolic. He was shaking people off the screen. You like, he chopping them up so bad you ain't see him no more. No lie, in the NFL.
This is another reason why he a case study, bro. Remember, we drafted Schoon over him. That hurt, didn't it?
Then he went in the 3rd, bro. He went in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Then we drafted Overshawn over him too, I believe. I think we still had a chance to get him.
What pick was Overshawn, y'all? What pick is that? Because he was pick 69.
Let me see. I think we still had a chance to get him in the 3rd.
What pick was Overshawn, y'all? Tank Dell was pick 69.
No, he was 70. Yeah, he was 70.
Okay.
Tank was.
So Schoon. It was Schoon, bro. So the next time, this is to me the lesson on Tank. The next time you see a receiver running by people, but they run a 4.49, don't call them slow. For real. All right, so I want to talk about some more potential opportunities too, bro.
Let's do it. Cortland.
Well,
He's supposed to be the number one kind of guy.
And see that
He been having a terrible
and I'm
time
gonna be
over there in
honest,
Denver.
bro. Looking back, and this was easy to see. That year, we could have got Ridley or Sutton. We went with
Facts.
LVE, bro.
Bro, every receiver was on the board.
DJ Moore too.
And look, do y'all remember everybody was mad too? Not just me. Everybody wanted a receiver that year. Everybody wanted a receiver that year because look, the whole nation, like the world thought we was finna draft receiver. No lie, everybody did because
we lost
receivers on the
Dez.
board.
We lost
and
Dez.
we needed a receiver.
Yeah.
Like all the receivers on the board, and we said no.
Yeah.
It looked like the stage set it up for us. If you go back and watch that draft coverage,
What?
I guarantee you they
Hold
said.
on, somebody. Wait. I gotta show you this, bro. Nah, bro. My boy say, there is no way you can say that Tank Dell would have been doing the same thing in Dallas. Yes, he would have, bro.
What
yes,
you
he
mean?
Would. Yes, he would have, bro.
As a number 3 or number 2, man, you crazy. With Dak?
Yes, with Dak.
Boy, he would have with CD right there. He didn't even have a CD. He didn't have a CD in the Texans, bro. He would have went crazy with CD Lamb.
People forgot Dak had Gallup, CD Lamb, and Amari all had over 1,000 yards, and Cobb almost had 1,000 yards. He almost had 4,000-yard receivers. Dak.
And the only reason Cobb ain't get it because he had like 2-3 big play touchdowns called back.
Taken back because
like
of Williams.
Yeah,
Connor
like
Williams.
holding and stuff.
Yeah, he had like 3 touchdowns. Connor Williams took 1,000 yards. Yeah, I don't mean 1,000 yards. He took the 1,000-yard total away from Cobb.
Yeah, away.
Yeah. Dak should have had 4,000-yard receivers. Now, you give Dak a weapon, he gonna use it.
And
That's
like,
somebody
now look,
for sure know how to use his weapons. Dak.
The reason I say that, we got to talk about this though, because the way Dak is, Dak do well with receivers that separate.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Tank's specialty, bro.
Yes.
Tank is a separator, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna be close to him.
Yeah.
And when Dak reading the play and his progression, he gonna see him, boom, he hitting him. I'm telling you.
Let's keep going though, big dog. The one that came in. What's your thoughts?
Zay, I mean, he had a good 2022. You know what I'm saying? And then he had a down year in 2023. I don't think he played all the games. He been struggling with some injuries and stuff like that. But I think he might have been an okay guy. I don't see him to be like a superstar, a savior or nothing. See, it pretty much go against everything I wanted. I don't want him to come in here and have to compete with Tolbert and them, because that's what he would do. You know, Brandon Cooks will get grandfathered in over him. I want competition to the point where nobody's safe. You know, ain't nobody topping CD, but I'm talking about like everybody else, they need to be looking over their shoulder. And at this point, we don't really have nobody to that caliber right now. So, I mean, he would have just been another guy in that shuffle to me. And that's what I didn't want.
This is what I said about Zay Jones. I remember Zay Jones. I ain't did no recent film on him. But I do remember he came out with Cooper Kupp. He came out with
us a couple
Juju.
years ago too.
He came out with Juju, right? That was the class he was in. And he came out with Gallup. I liked him over all 4 of them coming out. He destroyed the Senior Bowl. Destroyed. I mean, murdered it. I remember him very well. I definitely like him over Gallup. And would I always loved him over Gallup. I can see him, if he came to Dallas, being exactly like Cobb. Because see, Cobb was finna fall off a cliff.
Guy.
Yeah, Cobb was going down. He was going down. Then Dallas got him. Was that you I was talking to? Where Dallas doctor showed him that he had weak hips, and that's what was causing his injuries?
I ain't know that.
Yeah. See, Dallas doctors discovered that he had weak hips, and they put him with the trainers. And what did it do to Cobb's career?
He took off in Dallas, though.
In Dallas.
When he left Dallas, he
Yeah.
went right back down.
Right.
And he went back to A-Rod, too.
Right.
People don't even talk about that.
No, he first went to the Texans.
When he got back with A-Rod, he still was bad.
No, I'm just saying he got his bag with the Texans. Then he went to A-Rod.
That got him a contract. Yeah.
That got him a contract. Dak
Yeah.
Dak prolonged his career. Zay Jones should come to Dallas. Dak would extend his career. And all his injury histories in this, remember, what's the safety, bro? You know, man, come on, bro. You know, it's man, come on, bro. Our safety that was a Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker had a 99% chance of being re-injured, according to injurypredictor.com. A 99%.
Damn.
He ain't never been injured since he came back to Dallas, bro.
Knock on wood. He been doing pretty good.
He got hurt every year, everywhere else but Dallas. What am I saying?
We got some incredible doctors over here.
We got some incredible doctors over here, bro. Like, I'm surprised we let him out the door, to be honest. And I will say this, he's also a killer route runner, bro. A killer. Now, is he a number one? I would say no. But would he had a likely 1,000 yards with Dak? I say absolutely yes. Easily.
Do you think he would have pushed Cooks?
I think he would have took Cooks and choked him out, bro.
Wait a minute.
Say,
Put them hands on him.
say, listen, let me see if I got a button. Let me see if I got a button over here.
Put them hands on Brandon. Good grief.
Run it up.
I'll use that one.
I need the cash pronto. I don't throw interception like Romo.
Yo.
Because I don't think Cooks fit. I don't know, bro. And I'm not saying that because of you, bro. Man,
I just discovered something else very interesting about Brandon Cooks. I don't even think I want to tell y'all that because it's gonna sound terrible coming from me.
hold on real quick, bro. We got us a problem. We got to address real quick if you don't mind. Just
Go
real
ahead.
quick. We got to address this real quick. We got 150 people in here with only 90 likes.
We got to get them likes up, people. We got to get the shares up. Support the content. We've been in here over an hour already, I believe. Yeah, make sure y'all support the content, man. Make sure y'all support the content.
It's real simple to do, man. Just hit that like, man. Me and Landlord in here, man. Did we come in here lazy today, bro? Did we come?
No, sir. Because we could have not did a lot of this stuff.
we showing a whole lot of different options and ways to get the weapons.
Yeah. We could have came in here and just had a conversation with y'all. But,
Yeah.
hey, Boss got graphics. We got research. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to show some love, man.
We talking about
this stuff is not
disciples,
easy.
heroes, going through the history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got answers, right? What?
You want answers?
Absolutely.
We giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? So how do you think we should just kind of handle weapons, period? Then we could take some calls.
Wide receiver weapons, you mean?
Yeah.
I said this after the draft because, you know, I was so sad and, you know, disgusted after the draft because we didn't do what I wanted to do. I was being spoiled. I'm sorry. Okay, after that, I said, okay, can we at least just involve Turpin more? You know what I'm saying? If we can get more of Turpin, bro, I really feel like he can do a lot of things that we've been missing in his offense. Like, no lie. I feel like he could. Didn't Cook's production go way down with Dak? No, actually, he had a bad year with the Texans last year too.
And
anyway,
it's something else too. No, let's keep going. Unless you was finishing your statement.
No, go ahead. We can get on that because I don't know why would you think Dak making somebody production go down, but you know,
it definitely ain't Dak. It's not Dak. Cause
he gonna make me go and give y'all that fact I ain't want to give y'all.
Yeah, because that's what I was just finna go there, bro. I was just
you want me to give it to him, man?
Bro, you hurt my heart with that last week, bro. My whole heart came out my chest. Go ahead.
You just said his separation rate was like 1.6,
but
it's another one
6,
though,
bro.
It's a new one. It's a new thing I just discovered.
Can we talk about that real quick? How bad that is? 1.6. Can we?
Go ahead, please.
Let me explain how bad that 1.6 is. What do you think the average separation was with receiver by committee?
It was something up in that realm.
It was 1.6. So when we had Hearns, a rookie Gallup, that's
Gallup.
what Brandon Cooks was. Nah, that wasn't Dak. That wasn't Dak. And then go look at the throws Dak was giving him. Now Dak did miss him on a couple verticals. I will say
he missed him on a couple of
though for the year. A couple.
But like this, it's certain stuff that's just a part of football, bro. It is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been doing my research.
Look at this.
Noah had 1.8 last year. That's how bad. So DP Johnson, this is a perfect way to do this. This comparison. Compare Noah to Brandon Cooks and tell me how high of an upgrade it really was. Really.
Yeah, that hurt my heart, bro. Ooh, that hurt my heart.
I'm gonna go and give y'all this fact real quick because I was surprised. Y'all might know it, so it might not be that big of a surprise. But do y'all know? I don't know. This might hurt some feelings. Listen, if Brandon Cooks was to get traded again, don't you know he would be the most traded player in NFL history? That's crazy, right? Yes, he is tied for being the most traded player in NFL history. Right now. If he get traded again, he'll have a record.
Oh, man, bro.
Oh my God. I was tripping when I seen that. I'm like, nah, that can't be true. Nah, let me go. I screenshotted that. I said, wait a minute, for real? Don't tell me we've been the one that got swindled. We got swindled? Nah, bro. Nah,
say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I learned about that, bro, because see, me and Landlord was getting ready to do a show when he was in Dallas. And I just asked, I said, hey, man, what's this separation? You know what I mean? Because I was thinking it was, what was I saying I thought it was going to be? I said 2.3, 2.5.
He good with 2.3 or something.
Yeah, I said he going to be 2.3, 2.5. Man, Landlord looked it up. He said 1.6. I said, what? and then think about it. Think about Dak throws to him. When have you seen separation when Dak got him the ball? Like where he was like, oh, like Amari used to be open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see, cause I ain't gonna lie. You know I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was gearing up to fight Landlord.
You was finna box me.
I was. Cause I was like, man, I don't think they using them right. Wasn't I saying that, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, they under targeted him. I said, I trust you though. I said, cause I know Landlord don't cap. You know what I'm saying? I said, but I'm gonna verify. And that's when we start having that conversation. And that's when I asked, I said, what is separation? And I was literally thinking it was 2.3 or 2.6. That dude 1.6. So, and see, once crazy. I learned that, I started being just like you. I was like, bro, we gotta find us some weapons.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. These teams going up against us, they gonna look at Brandon Cooks and be like, CD, you ain't winning this game. Like straight up, you're not finna be the reason they win, CD. We finna bracket you. We finna make sure Dak look away when he think about throwing the ball to you. Brandon Cooks, we finna man you up with our best DB. Good luck to you, sir.
Right.
Good luck.
Right. Yeah. Because I blame that interception on Dak. I still blame that interception on Dak versus Green Bay. I do. I blame it on Dak. I know you don't. But it would help to have a bigger body receiver, bro.
So, okay, look. It's plenty blame to go around.
Yeah.
I might give you that you say that's Dak, okay? But I have to also put some blame on Mike McCarthy because, to be quite honest, I've been overlooking a lot of his reps. And to me, he runs too many curl routes. He runs too many comeback routes for his stature, in my opinion. So that's he can't run his own routes. I put that on Mike. But then within the route, when it was time for Dak to throw the ball, doing a comeback route, doing a curl route, you must be in front of the DB. You gotta post up. You gotta put your body in position. You can't let him get around you.
Right.
You just can't.
You can't get bullied to the ball.
Yeah, you gotta stand your ground. You can't let them get around you. You gotta widen your body to catch the ball because you trying to make sure he can't get around you. But Brandon Cooks, he's not big enough. The DB had enough length and reached around him and still got the ball. So,
and I actually agree with Dak Delusion on this. I felt like he was blanketed. I felt like Dak shouldn't even threw that ball. For real.
Yeah.
It was tight.
Yeah. But it's always.
And I know Dak Delusion to be hating on Dak. But I agree with him on that though. I do.
I might agree with it too, but I'm saying but we gotta realize if you go back and look at that game, most of the people was blanketed though. So you want Dak not to throw the ball? I don't think Dak should have threw that. No, throw it away. Live to the next play. That's a good. He could have threw it away.
I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's how I saw it. And some people see it different though. I saw some people like Cooks, and I understand that argument too. But I'm looking at the decision maker.
You gotta fight for that position.
You definitely gotta fight for that position. I agree with that.
Yeah. That's just from my standpoint, from a receiver. You gotta demand more of that position. Yeah, that's it.
Let's take these super chats real quick. I got one super chat. You got some super chats over there?
I got one myself. I got one over here myself.
Let's get it.
Double up. The money I color up. Double up. The money I color.
Boss Land.
Super chats.
Let's
go. Dopeness.
Yeah, man.
You want me to go with mine first, or you got yours first?
Let's get it. You go.
Okay. Shout out to Calvin Richard with the $5 Superman. I appreciate you. He says, wish the doctors could have helped Tyron Smith. But they kind of, they couldn't save him, Calvin. But they did preserve him. No. They preserved him. He wasn't 100%, but hey, they held him up. You know what I'm saying? They had him. Y'all know what I mean. If he was anywhere else, he wouldn't have played that long. I don't think so. Because who would have did that risky move? No. Who would have did that risky move and told him he ain't have to practice?
Bruh.
That helped him. What?
To Tyron Smith.
Get on.
Get.
I think we helped him throughout his career, though. I think we did. Tyron been playing a long time, bro.
I got love for Tyron. I appreciate his sacrifice in that team-friendly contract.
Absolutely.
It was time, though. And, I'm going to tell you, what got him, this was a once-in-a-100-year tackle class. That's what got him. You know what I mean? It's no way you could look at, we moved down and still got our tackle, bro. That's how deep the tackles was.
They was out though.
So in a tackle class like this, it was time. And put it like this, even the Jets got a tackle.
Yeah. Yeah. With Tyron Smith.
With Tyron. So what that tell you? It was just time. And it's not his fault too. It's not even his fault. This is a once in 100-year tackle class, bro. All right, let me get to my super chat real quick, man. My boy Oscar Westbrook, that's my dog. He say Cooks caught a lot of jump balls. Let me think.
He caught a couple, but I ain't gonna say, man. I'm already the Cooks hater. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, nah, man. Let's take some calls, Landlord, real quick. You cool with that?
Yeah, I got a minute. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Back in it, baby, just stay in the town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the calls, she shutting that down. Started at the top, and I'm taking it down off the champagne. Took a break from the brown on the rampage. I've been giving it brown.
Phone lines open, man. Y'all been acting brand new lately, man. Boys don't be calling in no more. Green Bay still beat y'all up like that, man. Y'all don't even want to talk no ball. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all boys acting brand new, ain't calling in no more, man. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off here. All right, so we got
hit the line up, man.
Yeah, hit the line up, man. We gonna talk some ball with y'all, man. Yeah. All right. We'll give y'all a second to call in. My boy DP, I knew he was gonna come in. That's the OG. I knew DP was coming. I knew it. I said DP gonna be the first. I knew it. I'm gonna leave it open for a little while. Give y'all some time to call on in. DP, let's get it.
What's up, boss? Landlord in the building. What's going on, fellas?
What's up with it, big dog?
What's happening?
Oh man, I got a little bit of mixed emotion on this Zay Jones thing, man. Like, I think the dude got great athletic profile. I mean, 6'2" with 4.4 speed. I like that.
Yeah.
For me, I haven't seen him be consistent enough to make me excited about adding him. I mean, like. He's another body. That's really as far as I can get excited about it. Like, Dak is my guy. I say it all the time. Like, if you really pull the stats up, literally every receiver / tight end that has played with Dak Prescott has either had a resurgent or a career year playing with Dak Prescott. So. You know, I'm not to say that the dude couldn't do it. I will say that that number that Landlord dropped about Brandon Cooks with the 1.6, that kind of messed me up.
Man,
I've been saying like, you know, Mike McCarthy did admit the first 6 weeks of the season he was trying to push wide receiver 2 on Gallup, and I've been pointing out to folks, well, you know, the first half of the season, Cooks only had 2 touchdowns, and he got the other 6 on the back half when they finally opened it up for him a little bit, and that gave me a little bit of confidence. But, like, I do think they are misusing him, and I really don't think it's his fault. He's not built for McCarthy's scheme. He's too small to be an outside receiver in this scheme.
Yeah.
Facts.
Period. Know what I mean? Like, the interception that Dak threw to him in the Green Bay game, like, me personally, I never was able to get away with grabbing a dude's shoulder before jumping in front of him and not get flagged for it. But hey, shout out to old boy, he got away with it. To me, that's pass interference, but they let him get it. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I think with a bigger body, though, if you got a 6-foot receiver, 6'2" receiver like the rest of our guys, instead of a 5'8" receiver over there, he could have grabbed that shoulder and would have definitely got called for pass interference because he's not able to just reach over and grab that ball.
Right.
Zero
so
catch rating.
That to me, bro. What's the boy that y'all was talking about, Sutton from Denver?
Yeah.
Bro, he been a blinking light to me ever since he went to the combine, bro.
I know. Yeah.
You brought that up in the show, man. I almost got mad over here, man. He been a blinking light to me ever since the combine. I'm like, Dak wasn't ready for Dev, bro, when he got drafted.
Right.
Dak needs separation and all that. Dak is good with his location now. He can handle a jump ball receiver now.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle Dez, who just wanted to tell him, bro, I don't give a damn where the DB's at. Put the ball right here and I got it.
Right.
He didn't want to hear that shit back then. He didn't feel like I got an all-pro quarterback breathing down my neck, bro. I'm not throwing that.
Right.
That's what that was. But people don't act like they don't want to see shit that way. Now, I mean, they all got kind of crazy stuff. But anyway, I definitely do think that Tolbert is poised to have a much better season coming forward, just off of the fact that he should get more reps. I ain't gonna lie to you, I like that boy flying on.
Yeah,
I like him, bro.
I can't
He
find
got
no
dog.
film on him, bro.
They withholding
bro,
that.
like,
I think I got one
a whole
game.
lot of film on him, but what I have been able to find, I like, and then, I mean, when I can't find film, I try to dig and see what I can find. You know what I mean? That dude been working with Chris Carter since he left school. You know what I mean? I don't know too many better role models as a wide receiver.
Man.
So
you ain't lying.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, and like, if you go back and look at their interaction during the combine, you know what I mean? It just kind of spoke to. I like his mannerism, I like the way he carried himself. You know what I mean? And then when I take all that and I turn around and I look at the little bit of tape that I've been able to see from him, yeah, I kind of feel good about the dude. You know what I mean? Call it a hunch. That's my pet cat account. Calling it now.
I love it, man. I love it. This one thing I want to bring up real quick, if I can, on the defensive side. I don't think Cowboys Nation really has taken time to appreciate how much better we are on the second level. And I also don't think that folks have taken time to appreciate how much different this scheme is about to be. I think a lot of conversations, people are still picturing Dan Quinn's system and how these people are supposed to that
fit.
high
They're
rotation.
not gonna fit like that.
Right. See, and I think they getting it wrong, DP. Like, you know, when Jerry said we gonna do more with less, they got mad.
Yeah.
He was saying we ain't gonna have that
Yeah,
Dan
I think
Quinn
what they
heavy
was-
rotation.
Yeah, I think he's gonna basically Zimmer's gonna want to have his guys on the field more than Dan Quinn. You know what I mean? Now those guys that are gonna be on the field are gonna be asked to be versatile and do different things. But like something I keep pointing out to people, the big issue we had against the run last year was the lack of a Mike linebacker, and DQ's cure for that was to give carte blanche to the defensive line, allow them boys to go for what they know and do what you can, because he know the Mike ain't gonna make the right adjustment call anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the total opposite of Zimmer and Paul Gunther.
Right.
They are them dudes is run fit crazy. You know what I mean? Zimmer, how many times you heard Zimmer? I hate mistakes. I hate a dude being out of position. I hate a dude taking a misstep. You know what I mean? So all that mess that y'all with guys just shooting gaps and doing whatever they want to, leaving folks out to dry. Hell to the no.
That's over. Yeah,
Them had your ass on the sideline, stuff the hell out there to the locker room now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's also why I've been telling folks back off of Sam Williams. Sam Williams was out there on carte blanche. Okay, I only got 3 snaps. I got to make a play or they going to snatch me off this field. And that's why he did a lot of the dumb shit he did. He ain't going to have to worry about that. Sam Williams got 13 sacks in the SEC playing 4. All right, bro. You think he don't know how to set an edge before he jump in the backfield?
Right.
Come on, man. Cowboys Nation, we gotta readjust our thinking. just as different as Dan Q was from Marvell and Nelly. Know what I mean? Zimmer beat finna be that much different. So
Man.
we gotta rethink and go back to basics. The way I keep telling everybody, think base defense, think base 4-3. Stop thinking about all these sub packages.
Right. That's right. You talking, boy.
Know what I mean? And because of that, Zimmer like too high. We was like, y'all said it early in the show. DQ like to cover 1 and cover 3, 1 high. Well, guess what? Because Zimmer like too high, don't be surprised if our entire safety room get reshuffled.
Yep. And that's what he was talking about when he said there's some overlap. And there's some trade opportunities. We need to look at safety for Ridgeway. Yeah, for Ridgeway.
Cause look, Donald, Hooker, I love both of y'all, but y'all the only two with real value anyway. Them boys would be on the block right now if I'm in that front office, bro.
Yeah, and if you go look at the Washington Commanders, safety room itself
they ain't got it.
Nah, they got one. They got one, but they ain't got two. And
they got one. We got five.
Dan Quinn like to run 3. So we need the one
Curse going over.
They need the safety, right? Yeah. Yep.
Curse probably gonna end up over there.
So
yeah, I can see Curse over there.
I
you right.
Too. Hooker, Donald, Bell. I would give him any one of them if you
can't have Bell. You can't have Bell. No, I'm sorry. Nope.
Yeah.
We got to keep Bell, bro. I'm sorry.
That's your personal opinion, bro. That's your personal opinion, boss, and I ain't gonna fight you on it, but I'm just telling you.
You gonna let
DP?
You gonna let him have Bell?
This is what I'm gonna say about Bell, bro. I love his potential. We've never seen him step out the box.
I'll put it like this.
Like everybody all hyped up because he was
no. Hear me out, DP. Now hear me out. Now remember,
they box safety
DP. Remember, no. Hear me out. Remember, me and Landlord interviewed Malik Hooker. West Coast asked, "Who is the top sleeper on the team?" He said 2 people, Bell and Izzy. And he was the starter.
Yeah.
So when the veteran is like, so I just we got to keep that. And I think he way more than potential.
You just said it right there.
I think he way more than potential, DP. Because the reason why he way more than potential, when you can take a football player who never played linebacker and he played and was the green dot. Oh no, you got to keep that. Keep that.
All right. Can I give you my rebuttal?
Of course.
Can I give you my rebuttal?
Go.
I'm not willing to give up a dude I know I can plug into any position in the defensive backfield. And he's never going to be mismatched because at 6'4", running a 4.3, he can run with anybody. He's big enough to guard anybody. And the dude's smart enough. Izzy's already proved that in small sample size. It's our fault that we didn't put him out there and allow him to prove it to the rest of the league. But I say take advantage, send the dude that people have seen, and let's go ahead and bring our little secret out and bust their head with it.
Yeah, we disagree on that, but that's cool. I mean, those are 2 good players, man. I appreciate it, man. Good call. That was a dope call. Yeah, that was a dope call.
Right,
I appreciate it. And see, that's that's gonna always happen, man. You gonna always have 2 people that's smart, and sometimes they just disagree. It's very natural. What's your thoughts on that, Lane?
I mean, I'm for Izzy getting some more reps though. I mean, he's just been in a deep safety room and a pretty deep DB room. You just had back-to-back all pros. It's kind of hard for Izzy to find a way on the field, and I think he's capable. And I really felt like he deserved it after the Tampa game, but he didn't get the opportunity. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. We interviewed Izzy, and he said he was comfortable about doing whatever whatever he needed to. And he was hungry enough to say he'll play anywhere. He said, put me at DB, put me at safety. That was one of the things that stood out for Izzy. He like, I just want to be on the field. And I ain't mad at him for that. But some kind of way, he still found himself not being utilized.
One thing is clear, we got too many safeties. We still Dan Quinn built. Somebody got to go.
Kurt's gone. They gave his number away. We said that.
So he
They
gone.
gave Kurt's number away. He gone.
Dan Quinn ain't picked him up.
I think that's where he gonna end up though. For some reason, it just felt like it feel right. All the rest of the players went over there. Well, who else gonna use him better than Dan Quinn?
What they waiting on?
I don't know. Maybe they
I don't think they want.
He probably don't. But I'm saying if not, he probably out the league.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
If he don't go to DQ, he
because
probably
he
go.
changed after he had that shoulder. He changed.
Yeah.
He wasn't a curse. Yeah, he wasn't a curse that. But we got too many safeties, and the main thing that I feel is when they said it's some overlap. DP right on that. Our defense has changed. We had all them safeties because of Dan Quinn. We got too many safeties now. We really do.
One of the big changes was kneeling though. Kneeling is a change. That's a Mike Zimmer pick.
Yeah.
Zimmer said, I need somebody to set this edge. I need somebody to play this run.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. And then think about how high of a priority that was.
Right.
Second round pick.
Yeah.
When we got all these other needs we got, Mike Zimmer went and put that request in.
Yeah.
He said, listen, you want me to do this job? I need certain things. Get me somebody that can set this edge.
Right.
On the other side of D-Law.
Right. No, I feel that. My boy Westbrook, I know you had to go. I wish I could have talked to you, big dog. We'll get on the phones on the next one, man. But y'all already know. All right, let's get these boys our final thoughts, big dog.
Yes, sir, man. As far as the weapons go, man, I still believe only if Turpin can get some reps. I feel like it'll be enough electricity that he can add to this offense, man. I really do. And when it comes to, Jalen Tolbert, I can see him making a leap, bro. I can see Jalen Tolbert making a leap. And he didn't, I can't say it was a leap last year. He did way better than he did the year before. So let's say year one for Jalen Tolbert was a culture shock. Like, where am I? What am I doing? Year two, I kind of know what I'm doing. Let me try a little bit. Year three, he should be completely put together. He understand football by now. Because if you don't, you never will. You never will. After 3 years, they done coached you up and taught you football now. You know football, and we already seen you will be thrust in the position to have targets and opportunities. He gonna have it this year. So he got the knowledge. He gonna have the opportunity. We already know he got the physical abilities. The kid is, he looks the part of a wide receiver in the NFL. He can run like one. He built like one. So the only thing else out there is for him to go physically do it. So we'll have to see, is that in the future for Mr. Jalen Tolbert? And like I say, with Turpin, I just feel like he can add so much to this team, man. I feel like everything you was looking for Brandon Cooks to do, Turpin might be able to do it. He probably could take that top off the defense. He could stretch the defense. Now, the only thing you can say is he's undersized, but if he gonna be your fourth receiver, is that a full-time position anyway? I think he can handle it. But that's all I'm saying, man. Just add a little more Turpin. I think this offense could be electric.
And I'll say this, man. My gut is telling me this, bro. Keeping it real. Let's go ahead and stick with our guys.
Yeah.
At least let's see them. The Dallas Cowboys have been doing very good with the perimeter weapons I hate our guys' philosophy when it comes down to defensive tackle. I hate it. But everywhere else, I think they deserve a chance. They've been doing real good. So I think the wisest thing to do as we having this show on weapons, I think we should see what our guys do first. Let's see what happens. Let's see them in camp. Let's see them compete. Let's see if somebody made the year 2 or year 3 jump. And if they did, let's rock. Because this still was the number 1 offense. Yeah. True. This still was the number 1 offense. And you had a gimpy Gallup that you was forcing. So I think we go take a step up. I was extremely high on Tolbert. I said, and I'm probably goofy for saying this, but I said it though. I said that Tolbert was going to put CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, I might have been too aggressive on that.
Yeah, you went a little too far.
wait. I might be right though. I might be right.
Hey, we don't know. We got some takes take a few years.
Some takes take a few years. But he deserves his chance. I don't want to put no walls up in front of him. I don't want to put no free agent walls in front of him. This is your year, man. You even wearing number 1 now, bro. They putting some faith on you to put that number 1 on you, bro. You ain't 18 no more. They put the number 1 on you. What it mean when you wore number 1, Landlord? What that mean?
That means you supposed to be nice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be one of them players. And one thing I can add to that, he has been attached to Dak hip. He's been working a lot with Dak Prescott. And that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And he's been under the tutelage of Brandon Cooks. He's been teaching them a lot. He's been a sponge. I could tell. Like some of these guys, social media, man, you look at their pages, they have their homeboys on them. They thugging. They got jerk. They doing all this other stuff. But then some of the players you see, they stuff be surrounded by football. Like you see, he's at this place with the football team, with that place with the football team. He's training. He's doing this. He's doing that. That's what Jalen Tolbert stuff look like. So, and he be with Dak Prescott and Brandon Cooks a lot. So, it can't be nothing but good things coming in the future for Jalen Tolbert. So,
yeah, they showing
I think
faith
he
in
can
him.
go get better.
And
yeah.
my boy Trey, man, he know how to throw. He know how to throw some salt on your boy.
Boss man was number 1. Yikes.
That was basically saying they had faith in him though. For real. If they give you number 1, nah, bro. Somebody believe them.
Offense and defense a little different though. Offense and defense a little different.
I think anybody that get that number 1, somebody bet on you. In my opinion. And I know Boss Man was Dan Quinn. That was a Dan Quinn pick. You know what I mean? So I think they was trying to send a message that we believe in you, and he just didn't live up to it. You know what I mean? To me, in my opinion. But I want to see, man, if Tolbert really take that step, man. You know what I mean? And we probably talked about Zay, all of the Burks. I want to be like, we wasted a whole show. Our guy was hurt the entire time, bro.
I think he can, man. I really do. I believe he can. I just don't like to go off of belief and hope. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. Yeah. Because there's gonna be some serious stuff that we're gonna need him to do. See, if we put him in the position, it's no longer hope. Think about that.
Yeah.
We need him to do it.
We need him.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a whole nother conversation. Now you're responsible for doing it.
Yep. I like it, bro. I'm gonna just say this, bro. We and this is my final words for real. We already made a strong case that's undeniable. The discipleship plan works. It ain't 100%, but it increases your chances of success. And Tolbert is getting ready to be discipled, just as CeeDee Lamb was discipled. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb was discipled. He was discipled by Amari. So Tolbert is getting ready to be discipled. I'm excited, bro. I think this finna work. Real talk.
I believe so too.
Let's get it, man. Where can they find you, bro?
Already, man. Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Tap in with your boy, man. I appreciate you, boss.
And it's your boy, Boss Cowboy Sports, man. You can find me on all the platforms. We appreciate all of y'all, man. And we gonna be coming back next week for sure. It's Boss Land.